So, you ask, this is most of the other stones that were in that first video. Some of these were just too hard and I didn't include them. There was one that I don't really think is top quality. And the others are either way too big to transport or I just don't dare send them in the mail. There is, for example, this little thing over here. Yep. Sunashi full of renge. Full of renge. That one is beautiful. It's very fast. It's about a level 3.5, but it isn't the smoothest stone. It's a bit grabby. But it's super fine and fast. Well, not super fine. Fine for the hardness. Then there's this beautiful thing. I mean, look at those colors. And this one ain't too shabby. The stone itself is probably about 3 kilograms, a little bit more. But the whole thing is about 8 kilograms. So no way I'm sending that on the mail. This one over here is definitely one of my top favorites. Super smooth. Narutaki Chirosuida. Could tell me it is an Ohira and I'll believe it. Same type of feedback. It's got a bit of renge here and there. Like you can see it there. But it's mostly, it feels really nice to sharpen with and it's not too small. Probably the easiest stone to get a Kasumi I currently own is this one. Massive soft Karasu Iwatani. It's got some purple that's not coming through in the video, but really neat. This one is probably a 2.5. Very easy to use, because it's not one of those soft stones that grabs and smudges and whatever. And there is this Okudo Kirosuida. Got that. It's got a matching Nagura. It's another big one. I made this base. Look at that. I made a mistake and didn't make holes on the bottom, but hopefully that doesn't come to bite me later. This is the latest stone I bought. It's full of renge top to bottom. It's got some nice stripes when it's wet. There it is. Lots of purple renge. And there is probably the nicest Ohira renge I've seen around. It's really big chunks of renge. And it doesn't see it, but right below that surface is full of renge again. See, lots of it. This one, it's okay. It's got a bit of harike. I've dug it out, but I almost never use this stone these days. It's probably around level 3.5. Not a bad stone, but with those inclusions, I just don't reach for it because I have all the other stuff. This is an Amito. I don't think I have. I know the mine. Very hard, but still usable. beautiful. It's got some changing color here. This is one of my two favorite stones for razors. It's an Ozuku vintage, very old stone from Wet Stone Company. It's got some light Iromono, some beautiful colors there when you see it in real life. Super duper clean. Definitely a razor stone, although I've used it for knives with success. But it's more of a I am in that kind of mood stone rather than a useful stone. This one is close to that same hardness, but this one is smoother to use, especially with a bit of slurry, and the slurry breaks down really nice. Again, another 4.5 or even higher hardness stone. Super dense Narutaki. Also has a slight Iromono to it. Whatever. This is my other stone I use very often for finishing razors. Nakayama Kita, like super yellow. This is the most intense yellow I've seen personally on a stone. It doesn't really quite come through. It's washed out. I'm looking at the video and at the stone in real life, and it's really washed out in the video. But this is pretty all. This one is one of those Yahoo stones.